Alright, what up, y'all? So I'm playing an updated version of Dragon Warrior. Nothing too crazy, just pretty much plays Prescient Slitherdrake, which that was the main card that I figured would have a big impact in the metagame, and it's in pretty much every Dragon Warrior deck list now. I think Whelp of the Infinite is great in this because it lets you answer opposing Slitherdrakes, but also just gets taunt minions out of the way, becomes a removal target so that your other things can live. Just a pretty solid card. Alright, so Shaman first. This should be interesting because Shaman can be a tough matchup. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm going to do this. Yeah, we're gonna just run this, try to get an aggressive start. One of the problems with Dragon Warrior that I've found is you can run out of gas. This version of the deck, I think, is less likely to run out of gas because we're playing stuff like the Tormented Dreadwing and Elise the Navigator. Oh wow, they got both the Grofins. So I gotta keep an eye out for... Sure, okay. Gotta keep an eye out for the Gigantified ones. Those will be pretty difficult to deal with. But hopefully I can just beat them before that. Eesh, Gromosh is not a good draw. I guess let's see what we get here. Hostile Invader could be okay, but I don't love it. This will be a 7 mana 2/12 taunt. Yeah, I don't like it too much, but based on the way my hand is looking, I think Hostile Invader might be the play. Bot face just seems like it could be good, though. It's just going to take a while. It's value. We'll take value. Fine. 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 And I'm going to leave this weapon up, because who knows what they're about to do. So it'd be good to have a little bit more resource. Agatha's a very good card. Wow. Okay. Sure. Another bot face? Oh my god. This guy could be pretty good. Double Frosting Berserker is very interesting also. This guy could be very helpful though. It's difficult to kill. It'll have lifesteal. It'd be an 8 mana 9/6 plus rush. I don't like taking higher cost things in here, but I think that's probably the right play. So I get Tormented Dreadwing next turn, probably followed by Wind Peakworm.
I remember this place well.
It's a little unsettling when Shaman starts playing their good cards. Hagatha, Elise, Turbulus, stuff like that. Because it's just like, oh god, what's about to happen? Thankfully, Dreadwing will get me some gas. Drawing more dragons will be very helpful now.
I remember this place well.
I've been killed many times by Terror Run copying Alec here, the like charge, Wind Fury, Divine Shield. It's just an everything minion. But yeah, when they get make a 5/5 copy and give your minions +2 attack, or give your characters +2 attack, it gets out of hand real fast. Well, this seems fine. So, better board position now, by far. I can drop the bot face next turn, which I'm hoping gives me massive value with the minis. Because 12 health is no joke, so it'll take them quite a bit of resources to actually get rid of it. Oy, that's pretty good. Yeah, Wish Upon a Star is nuts. I think we start with this. See what we draw. Dracorex is awesome. Yeah, I don't hate this actually. So we can do this. The rest of the minions they play are going to be pretty nuts now because that's hand, deck, and battlefield for Wish Upon a Star. So everything in there that they have access to is now buffed. I'm tempted to play bot face. I think that's probably fine. But I think a little bit more. This hit, yeah, it did hit the peddler. So let's do the peddler. Let's start with Stadium Announcer and then we'll go peddler. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll hold this for the potential Dracorex blowout. If they're going to use removal or something, there it is. Goodness gracious. So Dracorex will have 5. This will make 6, 7, 8. And then this will make 11. So yeah, I think this is the way to go. Dracorex to the rescue, as always. Wow. So now everything in their hand, deck, and battlefield has +4, +6. Whew, that's pretty crazy. Okay. This is going to be a serious uphill battle. This deals 10 damage if I damage it. Would have been dope to be able to kill them last turn, because I had Gromosh, Precursory Strike, but not enough mana to cast them. Ooh, Shutter Block. I don't know if it's going to be... Oh, yeah, I can do that with Ziliax. That'll be incredible. You don't want to get a rush copy? Okay. Maybe they just misclicked? So this will make 3 extra, so I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 Ziliax. It'll put me back to 30. I'll kill most of their guys. So now, even if they come back with their own Ziliax, I'm in an okay position, because I'll have 2 Ziliax left over. The lifesteal part will be annoying, because theirs is going to have +4, +6. Oh, wow. Okay. But I can also just Gromosh them next turn. So as long as they don't have a taunt minion, I can Gromosh, Precursory Strike it, and just smack them. Ah, okay. Let's see, this guy could be useful. Wow, another Wish Upon a Star. That's just rude. This is a 9/6. Yeah, this is a crazy, crazy game.
Now.
So I've got 7 damage in my hand. I just need to find 4 more damage to their face.
What now?
Drawing Nomelia here would be amazing. This is pretty rough. I think I gotta do this and Precursory Strike it. And then we gotta just kill this, smack that. They still got 20 damage, which is crazy. So as long as they don't have a way to pull 10 damage out of nowhere, I'll at least live till next turn. Dang. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't understand why Shaman is not a tier A deck. I've always considered it one. Yeah, this is really crazy here. So I can gain 9. I don't know that there's anything I can do here that's gonna matter.
I wonder.
There's no way to draw cards. There's no favorable combat interactions. I guess, so...
Taste my blade.
That's something.
I must choose.
And just in case, I mean, to give me every possible shot, we'll do that.
That's incredible.
Yeah, of course. Alakir always does it. Alright, hard-fought game, but they got us. Yeah, I'm not sure how good the Shaman matchup is in terms of data, but it's usually pretty tough to win.
The time is now.
Now you're sailing on my seas.
Really hope I get a dragon here. Sand kind of hinges on it. Perfect. Yeah, I think that last game could have gone differently had I had a better start. You know, Dark Rider Whelp into something would have been great. One mana 3/5 is not bad.
I must choose.
I'm very tempted by Tormented Dreadwing though, because it'll draw more gas. Alright, Elise is a great draw. Yeah, let's just run all of the aggression. So the only downside to playing Elise on 4 is if I draw a Wind Peak Worm, I can't play it for 5.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
I definitely don't want to give them a lifesteal weapon.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Please don't be better. Yeah, that's great. Great, great, great. This draws Tormented Dreadwing. So more gas. We got gas on top of gas. It's a lot of flatulence.
I remember this place well.
So they haven't really played anything yet. Precursory Strike is great. I think just to make sure I maintain momentum, I'm going to do that.
feel their spirit.
Ooh, this is not good. They're going to get a... what's it called? Ultra Gigasaur, I assume? Yeah, but it doesn't have Taunt. It'll just have Lifesteal. Alright, so 1-1 after 2 games. Not bad. Probably going to go to 5 games or so. We'll see. Yeah, I love Dragon Warrior as a deck. I waited a while until I started playing it. There was finally a point where I was like, okay, I'll do it. Because I thought it was really interesting, but I didn't want to commit the cards if it was just like a fad. Ooh-wee.
You're sailing on my seas.
I'm tempted to keep Shadow Flame Suffusion, but I think... maybe I do this? No, I think I do this. Yeah, this is pretty solid. A 1-drop would be great. Yeah. Oh, this is amazing. So I got a 1-drop, the Whelp, crazy 4-drop, and then this will be a great follow-up on 5. I love that. Yeah, Slitherdrake into Windpeak Worm is a really, really powerful curve. Oh my god. So we're gonna go turn 3 Windpeak, or turn 3 Slitherdrake, turn 4 Slitherdrake, turn 5 Windpeak Worm. Seems good. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
The citadel stands strong. Nothing can touch my house.
Alright, here we go. And I'm still baffled that this guy has elusive. Seems really crazy.
I remember this place well.
Okay, then. They're just gonna go for my face. Alright. Well, we're gonna kill Ziliax with our Windpeak, and then kill some other stuff, I guess. It's a pretty aggressive start for them. That was well done. I did not expect the Ziliax. But this is a deck. Ooh. And if I make it to my own Ziliax, we're just in perfect shape. Ooh, that's pretty good for them, okay. But yeah, this is the power of Slitherdrake. Now they have to devote all these resources to attacking my minions. Remnant of Rage, pretty good.
Eyes on the horizon!
Okay. So they got 22 attack on board. Oh, Dracorex, 2 mana shy. They might actually have us here. Trying to think of what I could get off of this versus Shadow Flame Suffusion. This will cost 4. It'll be a 3/4 though. Yeah, I think they got us. Wow. Because even if I Shadow Flame Suffusion, I don't think that's gonna make much difference here. Because, like, what? This kills this? Yay. That was well done. Alright. Yeah, that deck was very aggressive. It's very possible the second Slitherdrake should have been something else. But they still devote a bunch of resources to it, which weren't going at my face. So maybe it just slowed down a really aggressive draw for them. That deck seems decent. I mean, it's a lot of very fast, effective cards.
Knowledge is power. Now you're sailing on my seas.
Against Mage, I don't think... So, I don't think I'm going to need removal. Even if I throw it at their face, it just feels like I could be doing something better. They could be playing Elemental Mage, but I think that's a little unlikely. I think I have to throw back everything here. Whelp the Infinite is fine, but pretty underpowered compared to other things I could be doing. Yeah, like having a Whelp turn 1 is great. I just have to hope they don't have like the Chalice that deals 2 damage. Broodkeeper's a great follow-up, okay. Just really hoping that would hit Whelp of the Infinite. Huh. No Chalice. No Chalice. Come on. No Chalice. Don't you dare Chalice. Thank you. Photon Cannon is reasonable. Okay. Believe it or not, I think I'm going to do this, because Whelp of the Infinite has very minimal effect on this game. And if I'm going to have a chance, I need to kill them as quickly as possible, so 2 extra damage seems okay. And should I need this guy, he's obviously still there. The Reborn could be helpful, like if they... if I have a way to pump him or something, but no Stonecarver yet. There's a Dark Rider, okay. I think Stadium Announcer's the play, though. It's just way more powerful. We can do better than this, I think. Just have to hope they don't get something good. Nice, that's good. Yeah, that's excellent. just want to see Wind Peak Worm off the top. That would be amazing. That was pretty good. Ooh, ask and you shall receive. Looking pretty good so far, but it ain't over till it's over. There it is. Peddler with charge. Let's go. So I'm a little hesitant to throw the peddlers out there, because I don't want to run into I forget what the card's called, but 2 damage to all minions and then deal 2 more if none die. This guy is there, so that'll prevent that, but if they just attack there and then do that, that'll clear quite a few guys. Well, you know what, let's do this. I think it was probably worse to not do anything, and the more I thought about it, the Whelp of the Infinite just didn't seem like the call. Okay, annoying but fair. Let's see what this is. Ice barrier, as expected, okay. I think that's good, and I'm not sure between these two. So let's see, I think it's math time. So I've got 13, they're at 24. I can put them at 20. This will be another 4, so that's 17. Plus the Slitherdrake. I think I have to go face. Ooh, that was pretty good. I've been wondering when that card would be used. So yeah, I'm very happy I committed more to the board. I've got 15, this can make 17. Yeah, I think I just attack and pass. No point in really doing much else. Smoldering Grove is a very good card. Good old shield battery. Okay. Kind of want a Dracorex here, but I think Stonecarver could be better. Because if I do this... Just have to hope they don't have Colossus. That could take out my board pretty nicely. Yeah, it was still, I don't know, Dracorex seemed fine, but maybe that was the right call. It didn't seem like it was putting enough forward pressure. I still would have been attacking for either 6 or 9. Ah, fine. Ooh, one more chance to hit the... Ah! Alright, they finally got the Stonecarver. Fine. Ooh, Gromosh is great. If only I still had that Sanguine Depths. Maybe that was a little greedy, but I figured it put enough pressure that it would have... Let's do this. Because it's a big threat, and it clears the board. So I don't have to worry about counterattacks. Ah, fine. Any minute now, Gromosh. Just need like a Precursory Strike, Shadow Flame Suffusion, or Sanguine Depths. Whelp of the Infinite, of course.
Drink with me, friend.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Well done.
Looks like we've got to fight for the
What do we get? Come on. They got enough corpses that could be relevant. 4 damage is decent, though. I think I'm going to keep it just on the off chance that... on the off chance that they get something better and I get something worse. Wow, Precursory Strike or Shadow Flame Suffusion on my Treasure Gill. That's not good. I could do it in hopes of getting the Shadow Flames fusion. Getting a Dark Gift minion, but that seems so bad. I don't even get to choose the Dark Gift minion is the problem. It'll just choose for me, and maybe it's fine, but I'd rather draw them, because then I get... Oh no, I just kill him with Gromash here. What am I talking about? I almost missed that. Not even gonna lie. Alright, 2-2 after 4 games. Yeah, I don't know if you guys experience this, but sometimes I will be playing a game and I'll just kind of disregard some cards in my hand because they haven't been useful in the last couple of turns. I think, you know, a very important aspect of gameplay and finding the right play is evaluating all of the cards in your hand. Honestly, almost like a refresh. Like when you refresh the tab or you restart your computer, sometimes you have to just like restart your brain and be like, okay, how can I look at this differently? Let's like, all right, clear all my preconceived notions and look at everything with a fresh head. I don't love Sanguine Depths here. I'm tempted to throw it back, but the best start, in my opinion, for this deck is Sanguine Depths Stonecarver. So it gives you potential for explosive draws. Nice, and we drew the dragon. Thank goodness. Fey Trickster draws nothing. This, when it reborns, will come back as a 1/1, which isn't very good, but swapping stats with another minion could be very relevant. Primordial Drake with charge I don't think is super great. A 3-mana 2/8 taunt is not bad, though. I feel like I have to take the Origami Drake, because if they play something crazy, that's a very easy way to deal with it. Of course it hits the Origami Drake. Fine. And just something that's like very minimal but worth considering is when you have locations, throw them in between minions, because it just makes Nomelia a little bit worse. Anything you can do to just have the slightest little edge is important. So when I have locations, I try to space my minions around them so I don't get blown out by something like Nomelia. Peddler's okay. It doesn't really do anything, though. I'm tempted to just Precursory Strike their face and draw a minion. If they're playing Spirit Bomb and Cursed Catacombs, I want to say they might be on Egg, which makes Origami Dragon even better. Yeah, let's just do this. We're going to stay aggressive. Ziliak's not the greatest draw, but that's okay. Yeah, I was really hoping to get closer to a 4-drop. I still am. Like it's one extra draw that could make a difference. But Stadium Announcer or Elise would be great here. Stonecarver would be awesome. Prescient Slitherdrake would be incredible. Okay, then. Yeah, they're definitely playing Egg. These are all Egg elements. There we go.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
I could do a little bit better than this. Discovering a card gives it +2 attack. I have 1, 2, 3. I only have 3 things that could discover, so I think I can do better than this. Plus, this is a decent weapon for them. It's not amazing, but it's enough to... Eee! Alright, it's a little better for them, but this is also better for me. So I'm going to 1/1 pirate that attacks a random enemy. Please hit the sergeant. Nice. That worked out nicely. Yeah, Egg Warlock without the eggs is just a bunch of bad cards together. Normally when I play against it, they just drop the... I think it's a 2-mana guy that draws a 0 attack minion, which just gets the egg. But I think between Red Card and Royal Librarian and stuff like that, Egg is a little unreliable. In addition to just draws like this, where they're just not getting their egg, or ways to get their egg. And so they're just playing a bunch of random cards to try and survive. Alright, Health Drink's pretty good.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Wow.
What is this blundering? What is this blundering?
Tormented Dreadwing's okay. I'm tempted to Shadow Flame Suffusion them. Because if I get a 3-drop or less, that could be good. Yeah, I think that's the play here. Excellent. And it's got charge. And it interacts with the weapon. So they're just dead. Alright, 3-2. Not bad. Alright, let's get one more game in here. See if I can go 4-2. If I end up going 3-3, so be it, but...
Garrosh versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Now you're sailing on my seas.
I'm going to do this. I would anticipate them being on either Imbue Priest or Protoss Priest. Either way, I think this hand is fine against that. Alright. That gives us very likely an answer. Ooh, yeah, I was just going to say Sanguine Depths would be awesome here. It is a little annoying that they have this guy, because I'll have a 5/5, but there are ways they can make... I think like Hallucination could make a copy of this, and then they could kill Stonecarver.
What now?
I'm tempted to Dark Rider. Let's do Dark Rider for now. It gets me a dragon, and then I can Stonecarver or Sanguine Depths next turn. That's a pretty good 4-drop, actually. Portal Vanguard's great, but I think that's awesome. Sweet. Yeah, I was hoping that showing them the Sanguine Depths would make them want to trade, because now I can just do this guilt-free.
Portions look good.
That worked out well. And I can follow up with Whelp of the Infinite, so I've got something to deal with their minions. Ah, I was just thinking I could Precursory Strike that, but nope, no I can't. But this is going to be a 7/7 at the end of this turn, so if they want to, you know, Hallucination this or something like that and then attack with both, that I don't know that they can attack with the hallucinated copy. And maybe they have Photon Cannon? Ah, Void Ray, pretty good. But this guy is going to be a powerhouse.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Don't think I want them to have sheep. Yeah, my weapon is pretty mediocre.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Ooh, wow, I gave them a card that's literally in their deck. That's, okay, that's not very good. That's unfortunate, but it is the way it goes. And it's only got one attack, so... I'm going to have to hold this up for Gromosh later in the game. So I'm not sure that I should use it here, just in case. So probably get them catch of the day. Oh, or a sentry, okay. I guess it was 50-50.
Annihilation.
Ah, fine. Dracorex is normally pretty good against them. The only problem is if they're making, you know, a bunch of sentries, then killing their sentries, especially after they've played Resuscitate, killing more sentries just makes their mothership better and makes most of the minions in their deck free. Let's see. So I'm definitely bashing 7 to the face. I think I should do this. Let's see what I draw off of it. Not bad. Yeah, I kind of wanted Prescient Slitherdrake there, but I think getting rid of the lifesteal guy is important, especially if I'm trying to make progress on their face. One issue with not playing Slitherdrake is if I draw Wind Peak Worm, it'll cost 8 instead of 5. Of course they have Resuscitate. Of course. Whoo, that's pretty good. Well, I think Slitherdrake is okay here. Do I play the Peddler, though? I think that's probably fine. Because then I can also do this, which, I don't know, it isn't great. But if they do hallucinate another sentry with Reborn, that would be pretty bad. So I think, yeah, giving them the 2 life is not a big deal. Their minions costing 1 less is a bigger deal, but We're also 2 turns away from Gromosh, so I can just deal 12 to their face with Sanguine Depths. So I just gotta find 8 damage somewhere, plus or minus, depending on their lifesteal. Dracorex is also a decent way to get through some of these coming turns. There's a Wind Peak. I love it. Not sure if I should attack with a weapon yet, though. Yeah, I would have been close with Gromosh that turn if I had the mana. Could have put them at 1, but...
What now?
yeah, I think I'd chill here. Yeah, I still think Protoss Priest is very close to Tier 1. Resuscitate when it costs 5. I think this was a for sure Tier 1 deck. But it's very... this deck is... the power level is proportional to your skill level, I think. The better the player is, the better this deck is. Alright, that's unfortunate, but they're still dead.
You really put the old heave-ho into
Alright, 4-2 with Dragon Warrior. Not bad. So this deck is pretty good. I don't think that I'm the best at playing it, to be perfectly honest. I think I'm much better at playing like Cliff Dive Demon Hunter and a couple other decks. I like Dragon Warrior a lot, but I definitely realize that there is a gap in my skill level with the potential of the deck. So 4-2 is decent, but I think it was possible to do better. Like that mid-range Shaman matchup, the first game in this video, that one, it's a tough matchup, but I think I could have potentially done a little better. What else did I lose to? I also lost to that aggro Death Knight deck, which, I don't know, I could have done some different stuff there. So yeah, always honestly evaluate your play, and always consider that you made the wrong play in situations. Because even if they're justifiable, there are many things you could miss, and if you don't actually stop and think you made the wrong play, then you'll never actually see if you did or not. So yeah, cool stuff. I like this deck. Definitely going to be playing it more. Smash the like button. I hate saying it, but yeah, the likes and the comments and the follows make a big difference. So a big thank you if you guys are already following. I appreciate you guys. And if you're already following and want to help out the channel, comments make a big difference because it tells those dreaded YouTube algorithm gods that people like the stuff and are engaging with it, and it'll show it to more people. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace and love, and I'll catch you next time.